Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about what is a PGBACKREST, when to use PGBACKREST, what are the features are there on PGBACKREST, and how to configure the PGBACKREST, how to create a stanza, how to maintain a stanza, and also take different types of backups. We are going to see step by step detail. So, what is a PGBACKREST? In Oracle, we have a backup tool called RMAN. Using a RMAN, we can able to take a full backup, incremental backup, and differential backup. When it comes to Postgres, we have a by default tool is PG-based backup, which helps to take a full cluster backup. So there is no future for taking an incremental and differential backup by using PG-based backup. To overcome this gap, we are using PGBACKREST. Also, the another tool is available Barman as well. By using a Barman, you can able to take an incremental backup, but PGBACKREST is efficiently provide differential backup. So let's see what is a PGBACKREST. PGBACKREST is an open source backup and restoration tool specifically designed for Postgres database. So what are the key features in PGBACKREST? So the key features are you can able to take a full incremental and differential backups using PGBACKREST, and also it provides parallel processing. So it utilizes parallel backup and restoration options when significantly improve performance, especially for large databases. Also, you can deploy the PGBACKREST either locally or remote via SSH, offering versatility in backup configuration. Also, it provides the backup integrity checking. Checksums are calculated for every file in the backup, verified during restore or verification process, ensuring data integrity. Encryption and compression. It supports efficient comparison algorithm. And also, when the backup was interrupted, it can be resumed from the point of interruption, saving the time and resources. Another key feature is it allows for a faster restores by only replacing a files that can be changed, which can be drastically reduce the restoration time of large databases. While archiving, PGBACKREST includes dedicated commands for efficient wall archiving and retrieval, supporting parallel and asynchronous operations. And also, you can be keep as a repository path in AWS S3, Azure, GCS compatible object stores. It supports with 10 version of PostgreSQL, including the 5 currently supported version and the last of 5 end-of-life versions. So when to use a PGBACKREST? Large database backup. Suppose you have a large database backup, PGBACKREST is optimized for performance with large database, offering parallel backup and restore operations. Also, needed for flexible backup types. As I mentioned earlier, it supports full, incremental, and differential backups to optimize the storage and backup times. High performance requirements. It provides features like parallel processing and efficient compression, making it suitable for environment where backup and restore speed is critical. The next one is data integrity concerns. PGBACKREST offers backup integrity checks and paid checksums validation, which is crucial for detecting corruption early. And also, it offers the cloud-based deployments. With native support for cloud storage like Amazon S3, PGBACKREST is well suited for cloud-based PostgreSQL deployments. Disaster recovery planning. In the PITR, it already taking the archival of WAL, which helps to perform a point-in-time recovery as well during your recovery solutions. So, remote backup operations. When you need to perform a backup from dedicated backup server, PGBACKREST offers flexibility in configuration. Also, WAL archiving. PGBACKREST provides efficient WAL archiving capabilities, which is crucial for PITR. Let's see how to install the PGBACKREST. So the step 1, we have to download the repository and install the PGBACKREST. Later that, we have to provide the essential permissions. So if you are not providing these permissions, the backup sometimes may be successful, but you will face the difficulty when you are restoring the files from the PGBACKREST. Due to the permission mismatch, your Postgres server may not able to bring it up on. So the step 3 is PGBACKREST configurations, label and the stanza. Stanza means nothing like that. You are defining a tag name for your server. So as a technical name, stanza is tag. Let's assume you have a dedicatedly pre-prod server, dev server and production server. All the three servers has been tagged as stanza. So which is like dev, pre-prod, prod. So if you define any parameter in the global session, those parameters will be applicable for all three stanzas. Next one is the path of database user, port and user and port. It's for each stanzas you have to mention it, which is kind of like a local variable for that particular stanza. Next thing is we have to configure some parameters in database level as well. By default, Postgres no. Archive mode is off only. We need to enable it on, and archive command we need to set it to push into PGBACKREST. And wall level we have to modify into replica, and max wall senders also we need to set. In the step 1, first we need to install this repo. So these steps I will be added in the description, so you can just follow this one. So the first step 1, I am installing this repo. Once it is installed, we have to just disable this one because I want to use Postgres 14 for this demo. I'm just disabling this module. Then let's install PGBACKREST. So you can see that this library won't be available until unless subscription manager registered and you have to do the update. I'm talking about in relate and real-time. So PGBACKREST is installed. To verify that, just doing so here you can see that PGBACKREST 2.54, the latest version has been installed. Now we have to locate the details of PGBACKREST. Now and just before that we have to create the DB. Now you can execute that PGBACKREST. You can see that all the configuration details. See, this is the default configuration file of PGBACKREST, and you can see that these are the services detail, and here actually user being PGBACKREST, the bin location, and these are the repo path where we are default keeping our backups. This is the log directory. So the next step is we have to provide the permission for this particular 3 directories. So what I am going to do, I'm just using one. Here actually I am using a Postgres 14. That's why I am giving a Postgres user. If in case if you are using an EPAS, you have to provide enterprise DB. Backrest. So what I am going to do, I am going to use the same default configuration, so which is present under etc PGBACKREST1. Okay, so I'm going to edit this file. So see here, the repo path is nothing but are going to keep your backups, like a full backup, incremental backups, archives. So that is the place we are defining in the repo path. So once you define this one, it is applicable for all the stanza. See, it's the stanza for this demo. I'm going to use so we have to use Pg path, which is nothing but our data directory location. We have live PGSQL 15 slash data Pg1 user. So the user we have to provide. Otherwise, by default, it will start picking the root user. Also with get failure. So be careful in this point. And also, we have to provide PG port, the database port. So in case if you are using some different database super user, you can provide PGBACKREST configuration has been completed. Now we have to move in database configuration. Let's switch back into database. As of now, we didn't start that database. By that status, no servers are running. Just go back to here. Okay. So the stanza is nothing but in the it is a configuration file we have provided in the brackets, right? So the database local configuration. The same name we have to provide. Otherwise it will fail. So over there we provided names DBA. So the exact name we have to provide. So this is done. Next one is so all level also fine. So now go to that. So it's running fine. So the database configuration also fine. Now let's create stanza for PGBACKREST. PGBACKREST. See, because I have provided the wrong name, so that's why it was looking at. So you can see that when you have executed the check command, so it says it's a primary and wall archive also configured, and see that what is a wall file, and it fetch here to over there and it was completed. So let's see once again. See, here the directory has been created. The archive file is pushed over. Okay. How many backups we can take through this PGBACKREST? As I mentioned, we can take a full backup, incremental backup, differential backup. For the full backup, if you are just giving backup by default, it will fix full backup only. If you want to perform a incremental, you have to mention the type equal to INCR. In case if you want to take a differential backup, then you have to again change the value of type parameter. So let's perform the full backup. I'm going to use the same thing. Just add that backup. So you have to provide that stanza name exactly, otherwise it will throw an error. So our full backup is processing on. You can see that there are one warning and hint as well. So what is the warning? As of now, you have never mentioned repo retention is not set. So if you're not set, the repository may run out of space. So that's what I'm seeing here. And also you can notice that same hint, which means the information. So you can mention it. Repo retention archive is not set. Archive logs will not be expired. So it's quite smart too. So whenever you are performing something, it will give that warning as well as suggestions too. So as of now, we haven't added this repo retention full. Let me copy this one. Edit my etc PGBACKREST. So I'm going to add this value. Repo retention full. So how many backups I can keep it over here? So here actually I want to provide 2. So what exactly will happen? It will maintain recent 2 full backups. If it is a more than that, the first one will mark as an expiry. Let me show the demo. So if you assign this type type equal to full in the sense, so it will take only the full backup. As I mentioned, this repo retention also started printing over here. Currently our backup is going on. You will see that four six and the latest one was there. Are going to see that incremental backup. So here we have to use that INCR backup. Let's see that info. You can see that. So the 2 full backup, 1 incremental backup was there. To verify your backup where exactly located, and just see where lib PGBACKREST this is our stanza name. You can see that all the backup history and the latest one which was taken, backup informations. Even you can try to do this one. So see that what is that catalog version, what is the database and history, what is the checksums, and the backup when it was taken, what is the start archive, and when that archive it got failed, sorry, when it was stopped, thus during the backup any failure was there, what was the exact size, all the details has been maintained in that backup info. Now let's perform a differential backup. So I'm going to use that type di backup. So you can see that the details of whatever the backups we have taken, everything will be shown by using info command. So the thing is, we have to use the PGBACKREST, the log level, and the stanza name. If you are using an info, it will provide that particular stanza, whatever the backup has been available, those informations you are able to see under this. Also, you can see that what are the types of backup we have taken, either full backup or incremental backup or differential backup. So if I tried to take another full backup, let's see. So that in a previous so this incremental backup has been followed by taking 716F, and also you can see that differential backup which also followed by 716F. So if I tried to take another backup, those incremental and differential both will be removed. See, 716F has been removed. Okay. Now if we verify the backup, all the incremental differential has been removed followed by the full backup.